So I smoked.
Yeah, well, yeah. The thing is,
3 days.
you're not battling against it, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna fight it because the more I do, then every time I do, makes me feel you're a loser, you're a failure, you suck. You know, and I'm not gonna do
Hmm.
that to myself anymore. But there was
Yeah.
3 days with zero urge for a cigarette. I never even had the thought of one.
Right.
But I'm really trying to be really clear why I smoke. What is the cause?
Yeah.
And I was so friggin' tired. I could not move. I was so tired. And the boredom was just too much. And I think a lot of people, the root cause of addiction is boredom.
Yeah.
So I think it's like it was sort of really, really in my face, like almost like the universe wanted me to really feel how bored just by like paralyzing me, you know?
Yeah.
And I think next time around, what I'm going to do is do more exercise because
Yeah.
I couldn't move, but energy
Yeah.
creates energy.
Yeah.
So I think I'll focus a lot more on. I know I need to work out. I know I need to get on a routine.
Hmm.
Excuse me for eating, but I decided to go to the store and get a bunch of vegetables because I don't eat very well. So we got a rebate on our rent.
No, good.
So I haven't. I figured I'd buy some vegetables, and maybe this time around, because I do better with a lot healthier to have vegetables.
Mm.
And I was really disappointed just in like I have to do something. I have to feel productive about something,
Mm.
But this show, a radio show, that has been on my mind for a long time. I really wanted to do it, and everybody chickens out. Everybody doesn't show up for it.
What's wrong with him?
Eh?
I said, what's wrong with him, I wonder?
Just too many other things. It's not their purpose, you know.
Mm. Mm.
But I know that it has to be more like a talk show, not just me talking. Like I need somebody to help balance me out, just as I'm sure you need somebody that helps balance you out. Like I do see it as a way of making it successful is two people need to be doing it, not one. That's why I won't do it myself.
Yeah.
But I need to have that right person that has the right conversation.
Mm.
And it was do you know that Inspired I Am? That
Yeah.
Yeah, it was with her.
Mm.
Never showed up even for a second conversation as she's saying we just got to do it, and there's no getting her to do anything.
Because she said, what did she say now? I know she was speaking, speaking confidently about a newfound friendship, but then all of a sudden it just went sour.
But she has different thinking than me,
Mm.
which I thought would have played out good. But she has the just focus on everything positive. Just be inspirational. I'm not like that. That is so wrong. I
Mm.
think that has caused more problems because while you're thinking of something positive, you're not getting rid of the negative. The negative is always
No.
there. It's suppressed, you know?
Mm.
You
Mm.
have to, I don't know, that's where all my research was is, I could make all of these things magically happen. I can make an airbrush happen. I can make a house show up. But there always is a negative there.
Mm.
Like how come I get these negative things happen too? So it
Yeah.
was more of a discovery that your negative is the blocks that prevents what is right for you. Because you can
Mm.
attract a Charlie Sheen. Have you been watching him?
Mm.
You can be a winner,
Oh,
but
definitely a winner.
how do you know you're winning? If you don't look at the blocks, you
That's
know,
it.
he looks
He's
at the
mad.
positive, positive, positive. It's like, how do you know it's actually positive for you?
Yeah.
But,
He's got a lot of issues, Charlie Sheen.
uh, but I think that's the key is look at the blocks, make complaints.
Yeah.
We're so
Mm.
focused on not dealing with complaints, but that hollow dynamics, it doesn't speak about it. But when I read it, it answers a lot of questions, but it doesn't give everything. It doesn't prove everything that I know, but it
No.
answers a lot. But you can see that um, it doesn't answer the unknown problem. It doesn't tell you what the unknown problem is, which is why the doctor, the author of the book, has his own issues
Yeah.
because he can't identify his own unknown problem. But your
Mm.
unknown problem is make a complaint. There it is. There's the problem.
Yeah.
Make a complaint so it's in your face so you can see it.
Yeah.
And then transform it. Then work through it. And I know this addiction, it wants me to get on with living life properly.
Mm.
Like it wants me dead to end the pain, but it's my life purpose to find out the meaning of how to live life well,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm.
So, to a great extent, I am looking at, well, society is all screwed up. Society is preventing me, so um, change society. Like I'm part of society. It's not about blaming everybody else for my problems, but seeing that I have a responsibility to change society.
Yeah.
As do you, as does everybody else. That, like we do have to see that what you do affects other people. What you do, what I do, what Charlie Sheen is doing, he has to take responsibility that he's influencing his own kids.
Yeah.
I can just see. Excuse me for eating. I've been dying for the salad. But
No problem.
I can just see his daughters. Like, is he not teaching his daughters that in order to get his father to love him, they got to be goddesses?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Like it's like taking applications for somebody who'll sleep with his daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes me so ill to listen to it, but I don't know. I send emails to his sponsors.
You did.
Yeah. And they're like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" They emailed me right away. Not all of them, but some of them, because it was Saturday night, and It's like, well, you might want to see what you're sponsoring. One of them was the one of just discipline. Just be disciplined, or just be. I've got the link there, but I should get on it because I'm recording it and I want to upload this. But um, it was a motivational place that just be strong, just be, and it's like, yeah, just be strong and support, disrespecting women, disrespecting children, be strong and be an addict. Like, you better watch what you are promoting because you sponsor him. You're sponsoring everything he stands for, and that just insulted me. He insulted just about everybody. That he's programming society. Everybody wants to be a winner right now. You hear that word and that mantra play over and over and over again,
Yep.
and then attach a behavior to that.
Mm.
He's programming people to behave like him.
They're powerful words.
Winning to that behavior? I'm sorry, it's like, oh, so that means I have to call myself a loser now.
Mm.
To disagree with him, I have to actually use the words loser to combat this massive media, because it doesn't matter whether you agree with it or not. That energy, those words, and that behavior are associated. It's out there. You can't pull that out.
No. It's going to cause some divisions. That's painfully obvious.
Yeah, but it's his own division, though, if you can see
Yeah.
it, because he's losing by calling himself a winner.
Mm.
Like, he's unemployed now. He's losing everything, but he's calling himself a winner.
Yeah.
So he's calling himself out. He's also very wealthy, but he's about to lose all his money. Like, he's calling out the wealthy guy that's wealthier than him. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like, what's the difference between somebody at a factory that's doing the work and the owner of the factory fires the work factory worker? Like, for
Yeah.
some reason he thinks he has ownership. And it's like, I agree with the guy. I agree with the guy that, hey, yeah, you're the one that's putting your name out there. You're the one doing the work. It is about your life. But what the hell difference is that between a factory worker that comes in there, puts their sweat, their blood, their ideas, like, there's no difference.
Mm.
And they should get the money just as equal as the CEO. So I stand by him on that.
Mm.
But I mean, can he see that difference that anybody that works for him, he's got to
Mm.
start paying up?
Yep.
Which he doesn't, I'm sure. It's sort of like, rip them off on the top and rip them off on the bottom, so that you're the
Yeah.
winner. But I don't know. I find it really, really interesting. I think it's a really positive thing, personally.
Yeah.
He's losing his mind, definitely. But who isn't? Who isn't losing their minds right now?
Practically everybody, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and it's then this was really, really funny. Virgin Productions put a statement on Twitter and asked the question: is Charlie Sheen crazy or just misunderstood? So I ended up, and they put a thing, just email your comments. So I clicked on the link, I found the email, so I emailed the link, and you should see the email I got from them. And they were like, they didn't understand a word I was saying. I gotta find it. Yeah, it's really, really funny. They were like, I really would like to get inside your mind because you know they were like, "You're crazy," but I told them that's like saying virgin's crazy. Like virgin is just misunderstood for their craziness. It's like
Mm.
crazy is judging crazy right now. It was pretty funny. I wish I could find it. Where did it go?